Good morning, and thank you for having us back again. I'm Debbie Battles, and this is Maureen Grosvenor Jacobs, and we are the proud administrators of the school just west of here, and really a big thank you. Your motto of reaching out and into the community, into the neighborhood, and reaching out to us. We're so fortunate for that. Just to give you an idea of our school boundaries, we run from PGA Boulevard north to Donald Ross Road and east-west from alternate A1A to the Waterway. So we do have a very large geographical area, but we are a rather small school. We currently have less than 500 students with only 350 approximately in grades K through 5, and we have a very large exceptional student education pre-K program. We start the year with about 130, 140, and we'll end close to 300 as they qualify through Child Find from age 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. And we do honor and accept all disabilities. We have teachers that specialize in all areas. So thank you again for having us. We have a unique situation where our student population is very diverse and representative of almost even distribution between Black, white, and Hispanic families, which we feel is a true treasure, especially in South Florida. And many of our students do choose to come to us through our environmental science and research choice program.
Good morning. Thank you again for the opportunity to share with you about our school, share how our church, your church community has partnered with us, and offer ideas of additional ways our partnership can continue to grow in support of our school mission, which we recently have updated to reflect the program. And as you can see behind us, at D.D. Eisenhower, students, staff, parents, and community members are all part of our school family. Together, we create a safe, connected learning environment where we develop educated, actively involved global citizens. Our commitment is to foster young environmental stewardship, or YES, through state-of-the-art instruction with a focus on environmental science education.
Last year, we came in with our capes. Do any of you remember that? And so Maureen said, are we gonna bring our capes this year? And I'm like, that was such last year's gimmick. We can't do that again. And the first person to walk up to us this morning said, where are your capes? So unfortunately, I didn't listen. So our school community has been continuously improving. We have continued with our 5-star designation, which we are extremely proud of, and our Green School of Quality designation since we first began in 2019. And through our environmental science and field research choice program, our goal is to develop the young environmental stewards, as what was just mentioned. What we really focus on is taking care of ourselves, our community, and our earth. And all of this has been made possible from generous stakeholders such as yourselves.
So our school is designated as a Title I school, and this is part of a federal law that grants funds to qualifying schools. Our school district sets the threshold at 70% or above, and currently 85% of our students receive free or reduced priced meals based on family income. The Title I designation helps us meet educational needs and goals, support professional learning for staff, and support school and family engagement. And also having that designation allows us to have access to grants only available for Title I schools. I continue. Some of our parent and family engagement events we have had are Peaceful Parenting Workshops, which is a companion to our school-wide conscious discipline, positive behavior approach implemented in our school, Breakfast and Books with Dads, and of course, Meet the Teacher and Curriculum Night. Research shows that when parents and family members are involved, students are more likely to receive better grades, do better on tests, attend school, adapt to change, have better social skills, graduate, and continue education after high school. And we are so excited to return to our pre-COVID parent and family events, including reestablishing our parent-teacher organizations such as book fair, fall outdoor movie night, popcorn Fridays, a Valentine's dance, including our room parents, and more.
As Maureen mentioned, our school currently has 85% of our families falling under that threshold. And when I started at D.D. Eisenhower 7 years ago, we were at 65%. So that's a huge impact on our school as a whole to increase from what's considered a poverty line of 65% to 85% in 7 years. So we want to thank you for your continued generosity. We have definitely benefited in so many ways through our partnership, and we've been able to actualize our school's mission. We appreciate past givings from Cross Community Church. Across time, we have included and received donations in a variety of ways. Grocery gift cards to help needy families provide a Thanksgiving meal for their family, as well as recipients of so many generosities, including Christmas gifts and toys, which is this one's highlight of the year, setting up the room for the kids. You can see the picture at the bottom. That's always a joy. Backpacks, materials, school supplies, field trip sponsors for kids that would not have been able to attend, and as well as eliminating our school lunch debt. So a couple years ago, you were able to do that. You eliminated our debt. The school and the federal government came in and stated that all Palm Beach County, Broward, I haven't been in Broward in how many years? All Palm Beach County school students are eligible for free breakfast and lunch for the past 2 years. Believe it or not, those debts still stood there even though breakfast and lunch continue to be free, but because you all cleared that debt for the past couple of years, our school's been completely debt-free and the kids don't have that on their accounts. Thank you for doing that. That was amazing. And also, you were able to help us during the time of COVID bring in hand sanitizers that were on the wall for every classroom that kids were able to just put their hands under without touching, as well as batteries to keep them operated. And I'm proud to say we don't have to use them as frequently, but now we have better hand washing than we've ever had in the past. So thank you for continuing, as well as power supply strips. We now have one-on-one devices for every child. So every student in our school has access to their own Chromebook. But who would have thought how many power strips we would need for that? So thank you for your generosity with that. Because we were invited last year, we were able to make connections with many of you. And one of the things that came of being here was we added a beautification day last year. We were so embarrassed. Like when you look at those pictures of the sidewalk, they were so moldy and slippery anytime a drop of rain hit them that it was actually dangerous. We had a little power washer that could only do maybe a 10 by 10 square, and then it would say, I'm done for the day. But you all swooped in and came to our school, your time, your energy, and your equipment with an amazing beautification day. You helped us with power washing and more power washing, and the next slide, this one has more power washing. And in fact, you helped us to power wash over 20,000 square feet of concrete. So thank you for that. So it made it a safe and beautiful environment for our school. We also were able to start with our gopher tortoise preserve. So as you know, this area is home to gopher tortoises, and we're fortunate that they live on our campus. And being an environmental science school, we really wanted to take advantage of that opportunity for the children to learn. So you helped us with clearing the pathway for us to be able to remove invasive plants, as well as to plant food that the gopher tortoises eat. Our kids were able to really take that on and provide an environment where our fifth graders laid down burlap, they put straw down, they made pathways, and then they conducted tours and taught the younger children in the school what it means to protect them, and it was really a highlight of our school. Also, school gardens. You helped us prepare our gardens so that they were clean, ready to go for each grade level to have their own garden bed after our beautification day. So that was a day that we accomplished so much.
Because we were invited last year to this event, we were able to connect with Bishop Abiola, and we were able to gather desired supplies that they needed, and we have every year what's called off-adoption curriculum. So it's required for us to call and weed old materials out. And so we were able to partner with Bishop Abiola and provide a ton of off-adoption or excess materials that aren't used or we couldn't use anymore that he was able to then bring on his mission trips, where he was able to bring them or send them to his schools that he's working with in Africa. We are so grateful for your generosity, as Dr. Battles has said, and interest to continue to support our school mission. Some ways you may consider are listed on this slide, and we are also always looking for ways to beautify our school and contribute it in a positive way to our community as a whole. Each student, as Dr. Battles has said, has access to their own personal laptop, but some of our assessments and programs have sound that require headphones, and we have a variety of size needs. So anything over the ear or the earbuds that are made child size to fit in their tiny little ear holes would be greatly appreciated. Where am I? We are also looking for support with recess equipment and gardening supplies, and looking for ways to beautify the campus like we mentioned, and welcome any assistance with that or donations to support that. And of course, we always love having volunteers on campus, so we're glad to be back to visitors on campus again. Okay. And as we continue our implementation of project-based inquiry learning, students continue to explore different ways to solve problems generated from their own inquiry about ways to help the environment. One way our community members could support this is to adopt a project or provide expertise on specific topics classes are studying. And actually last year, one of your community members helped with our first grade butterfly garden project with Miss Gilroy's class.
This slide is really a repeat, but I just love it so much. I had to show it once again. And so again, working on restoration is a big part of our school family. And this will lead into the next slide. That is our big announcement for the day. So at school, we do a drum roll. Do you all know how to do the drum roll? Do the drum roll? We are announcing our new K-8 school. You're the first to hear it publicly. We have been serving pre-K through 5th grade, and next school year we are this close to being formally announced. We passed the budget process, which is usually the big thing. Once that's approved, usually everything else falls into place. And we're just waiting for the official email to come through that we are full-fledged, but they have given us permission to share, which is a good sign. So starting next August, we will open our doors to 6th grade. The following year, 7th, and the following year, 8th. So we will be a pre-K through 8 school, which is so exciting and terrifying wrapped into one, I have to admit. We do have a wing upstairs. We've always called it the future, and our future is about to come true. And we will, Bishop, you were in the future. That's where we had some stored materials that we were able to share. So come back with your truck, because we're going to need to clean out the future so that we can build it, and that will become our middle school. So we are so excited to make that announcement today. And I have to tell you, the kids do a much better drum roll than all of you. I just have to say. So thank you for letting us share that with you today. We're having an open house, so if you know of any families, you are right in the middle of our boundary area that may be interested. October 26th from 6 to 7 p.m. We have some flyers on the table in the back. Feel free to spread the word. And we are looking forward to offering this different environment for middle school students. Middle school is a different beast. We plan to keep it as an elementary setting, small, maximum 88 children in 6th grade, and we will continue each year to add a grade level. That's much smaller than a typical 300 on a grade level, 400, 500 on a grade level. We plan to keep that environment small, as well as offer them the life of being a middle schooler. We're very cautious of that because we know that's important to them. And we'll continue with our environmental science program, and we're adding pre-technology, pre-IT to that so that they will earn an industry certification, learn about website design, learn about creating apps, and the way we want to mesh that together will be through environmental science. So, for example, the Gopher Tortoise Preserve, they'll be able to create QR codes. So the kids could go out with their Chromebook, they can scan a QR code, they can learn about what the gopher tortoises are eating, they can learn about the plants that surround them, and the way that we can protect them. So bring it full circle for the older kids as well. So thank you again. We can't thank you enough for having us here. And we know that our school family extends far beyond our walls and out to our community. Our motto is Together We Grow at DDE, and we have benefited tremendously from your generosity and expertise over the years. Thank you again for the opportunity for us to speak with you today. And we do have a short video. Please know that it is not in its finalized form. We're finalizing it. We're going to redo my speech, and when you see it, you'll know why. And we're going to announce the K-8 portion, and it will be part of our choice program showcase of schools. But it'll give you a little taste of what our campus looks like and some of the things we've been able to do thanks to your assistance. Welcome to Dwight D. Eisenhower Elementary School. I'm Principal Dr. Debbie Battles. At our school, we believe that education goes far beyond teaching the core subject areas. We believe that it is vital to develop the whole child. At DDE, our motto is Together We Grow, and that means socially, emotionally, and academically.
This is our hydroponic garden.
We prioritize safety, connection, and problem solving. We are extremely proud of our choice program, Environmental Science and Field Research Choice Program.
I'm very proud of this preserve. It's important to protect tortoises and all animals, and when you come here and throw out food, you're like, wow. You know, you're learning even when you don't realize it, you're just having fun.
Just being out in nature, the warm breeze from the nature air, it's just a great place to be.
We have received 5-star school status.
I like Eisenhower Elementary because the teachers, they make you feel very welcome. It's just a great school.
Did you see the bubble?